Hey everyone, welcome, and good to be with you all here in Women Helping Women Entrepreneurs Group. And today I am doing intuitive business reading and question answer. So you have a business question, you can drop it into the comment. And I just want to say hello and make sure you guys can hear me okay, can see me okay. If you are watching this now, you can type it in to make sure everything's working. And I'm looking over my laptop over here. Let's make sure that we are still okay, we're still good. And so if you are joining us, would like to welcome you all, and we are doing intuitive business reading. So if you have a business question or would like some guidance, you can type that. You can be as specific you can if you can. The more specific you are, the more laser in, I guess we can tune in for the guidance to kind of support you, okay? So if you you can type in your question, or if you want a general reading, you can do that. But the clearer you are, the better. You can type in yes reading, and maybe just ask your question like that. Okay, so I know that you would like some guidance. Okay. All right, and those of you just coming in, those of you guys are new, I'm Jenny, and usually I do this with my husband Dan, but today I'm doing this, and basically we are into business coaches and healers, and we help coaches and healers. We specialize in helping coaches and healers. That's our niche, to help them grow their business, to help them launch or grow their business to 6 figures, doing what they love. And one of the things that we stand for is we believe it's very important to have 3 things. One is the right working strategies for your business, and then 2 is the right stories, the right belief systems, the mindset. Right, it's very important because as you know, 80% or more is mindset. And then 3 is the right emotional state. So it's very important to have the right emotional state so that you can implement, take actions, and really show in confidence and have clarity. So we really be able to share our gifts and do what we love. So that's what we are here, and that's what we specialize in. Yeah, so if you're just joining us, welcome. You like a reading, into a business reading, type in your question, and you can say yes reading and your question, or the more specific you are, the better it is for us. Okay. All right, so I'm looking to the side a little bit. That's my laptop. So if I miss anyone, I do apologize, and it's not meant to, definitely not intentional. It's just sometimes the feed go by very fast, or sometimes, I may miss someone. So if that happens, okay. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, good to see you, Georgina, Ashley. I see here, Tasha. Good to see you, ladies. Okay, let me see here. Yeah, how was you guys? If you guys familiar with August 8, right? The portal was yesterday. I hope you have a wonderful day yesterday, and happy Monday to you too, Ashley. So let's see here. Yeah, so Ashley said, "Would like a general message if you can, if you feel drawn." All right, girl. So let's see what comes through for you. The word trust comes through right away before the card comes. So let me see what card comes through for you, okay? Trust the process. And as I'm tuning in, I feel, Ashley, I feel a little bit of sadness. And when I pick up sadness, some of you may feel sadness. Some of you may feel like a little frustrated or something. But I feel more along the line of frustration, perhaps not where you would like things to be in your life or your business. And I feel that's where I'm picking up the sadness, a little bit mix of frustration. I don't know if that makes sense to you or not, Ashley. So the card for you is friendship. Okay, friendship. So, and as I'm tuning in, that sensation is even more. So it just allow that to come up and actually remember what we are feeling, and we are releasing and healing. Okay, and actually that's how I come through the screen here. Yes, it does. Yeah, so just remember to connect back to friendship, and it's just 2 folds here, friendship wise. I feel like doing this work sometimes, even if you don't have a business, it can be very lonely, right? To have someone understand you, to have someone know what you're going for, and your dreams, your passion, your purpose, right? And I feel this work is more of a soul calling. And so connecting with like-minded people, right, who can support you in this journey is so important. And then also connect back with yourself, right? It's to be that best friend for you, right? You are your best friend. We have to be that one for us first before anyone else can be. So really take that time to nurture, do whatever you need to do to reconnect back with yourself, and trust. And the word trust, right? Trust the process. Trust that everything is working out in the way it should be. Okay. Now, with this being said, there will also be messages and when we open, when in the heart space, we can allow the stuff to come into us, we can start seeing opportunities. And sometimes the opportunity can be right in our face, but if we're not open to it, we won't see it. So it's also keeping doing our part to do what it takes to move forward in that direction. Okay, so and how's that land for you? Does that make sense for you, Ashley? Okay, so I hope that serve you, and anyone who is in that predicament. And just again, sometimes messages come through me and to us, and it may not be speaking directly to you. Let's say talking to Ashley right now, but what it is actually the messages. If it resonate with you, take it as your message too, because that's how spirit works. Okay, let's see what else here. Who we have next? Georgina. All right, Georgina, you would like a business reading, so let me see what comes in for you. Okay. Yeah, I guess the message coming through first is before the card is like, you got this. It's time to take action and move forward. I don't know if that makes sense for you, but that's what's coming through. And let's see what other messages coming through you through the card. Yeah, I feel like you've been kind of not spinning your wheels, maybe that some versions of that, right? You've been kind of dancing around some of the things you want to do or you should do, you should do. That's what I'm picking up. It's something around that. I don't know any parts of this resonate with you, but it's time to really dive in and go all in and take the action and move forward. Okay, so I put your energy in that direction for your business. So here we go. So the card here is prosperity. You love that. Yeah. I love the unicorn. It reminds us the magical aspect of us, right? Because when we do this work as a solo entrepreneur, especially as a coach or healer, it can be feeling like, we're wearing so many different hats, right? And sometimes can feel so many things to do, and we forgot, like, wow, we forgot to tap and tune into that aspect of us that know already, that trust and actually can be successful. So the card for prosperity comes in for you, Georgina. And see anything else come up around that. Yeah, I feel like if you are taking the actions, right, the right aligned actions that's going to help you grow your business, I feel that in a couple months, I'm getting around 3 to 6 months, I feel like you can see some flowing more clients, and then that's where it equals prosperity, right? For us, when we make money, is when we have coaching client or healing client, and I feel that there's the money's coming in. So I guess the word earlier is I trust the process. It's time to take actions, right? Because if we don't take actions, no matter how amazing the working strategies is, right, and you can work on all the mindset all you want to, but if you're not able to take actions, the reason why we can't take action sometimes because we have some blockages or some beliefs or some patterns that's holding us back. And when we can break through that, we can take the actions, and that's when we can have the results. Okay, so I don't know if that's what comes through to share with you, Georgina. And it's also some throat energy. So I don't know if you feeling that, my dear, or someone else in the group is feeling that. But when the throat coming up to clear, again, it's just really showing up in speaking or sharing. It could be the sharing. It doesn't have to be the voices of like speaking through your mouth, but it's also writing content, that kind of speaking. Okay, so that's what comes through to share with you. And Georgina said, "You are right, so right in everything. You're welcome. You're welcome." And I'm just feeling that deep resonance, that deep resonance, and just tune into that. I feel like many of you guys, if you can hang around with my energy and my husband's, then you guys are very intuitive, or at least moving towards that direction. So tune in to see how that feel. And sometimes we know the stuff already, but we just need confirmations, or we need some guidance, okay? Because we're not meant to do everything ourselves, okay? And along this line, if you guys are coaches or healers, and you would like to launch or grow your business so you can share your gifts and do what you love, and would love to have you in our Facebook group, Six Figure Coach and Healer. And also, if you need some support in getting clients, by the way, we are starting up a free 8 days free Get More Clients challenge. Okay, my husband and I run these, and we have one coming up in August. And if you like some support, and basically what we do is we work with a small group of coaches and healers, and we will take them through the process to help them get hot organic leads and clients. So if this is something you need some support around that, and we're doing this all for free, and basically give you an experience of what it's like to be working with us, so that we can support you if you need some support down the road, that kind of thing. So if you're interested in that, information is also in our Six Figure Coach and Healer group, and you can join our group. We'll see if I can put a link in the description, and then we can show you the next step. Okay, so it's first come first serve basis. We do work with a small group because we want to make sure we can support the people that we take on. Okay, so let's see who else we have here, and thank you everyone. And if this is resonating with you, something like I said, sometimes these messages come through as like we just tune in this collective, and then it's the same message that we can hear to use. To use in our life, right? That's why I love spirits. It comes in different ways. Okay, so Tasha, I see here, feeling stuck in my current business. Should I step back? Okay, so let me tune in to Tasha, and let's see what comes up to share with you. I feel like you are in the right direction, but I feel that there's a part of you that kind of like a little stagnant, like kind of spin you with, just like you mentioned, stuck a little bit. And I think that stepping back that you feeling is actually reconnect back to just recharge yourself, refuel yourself, re-energize yourself, rebalance, refocus, right? And then from that place, that energy, the new perspective, new energy can come forward, and then you can have more clarity. I feel like once you do that, I feel things start open up for you. It's almost like the image of like the clouds. Like right now, it's kind of a little bit rainy, thunderstorm kind of thing. The clouds are like kind of gray and dark, and it's really hard to see. But then once these things move through, it will start it will start to dissipate, and you start to see, wow, it's been here all along, and it's been clear. So I feel like you're on the right track, the right path. Maybe that refocusing, coming back to what is that you want, and also working through any energy that blocks us in the way, like perhaps down yourself. That's what just coming through, flowing through my mouth here, like kind of channeling through anything like that, like down your progress or not liking where you are, and then you can actually move forward in that direction. Okay, so that's the stuff that comes through, and the card before the card came through is gentleness. Okay, gentleness. So really be gentle with yourself. This is a really, sometimes we need to take a couple steps, like 3 steps back to move 5 steps forward or something. Sometimes we need to take a step back to move forward. So you're not going backward in sense, but sometimes we need that time to really propel us forward. So don't take it as something is bad. Okay, so that's a message that comes through. Whatever you need to do, whether you do this work for yourself, especially if you guys are coaches and healers, we're very good at helping other people, our clients. But also when it comes to our own stuff, we really need the support. So whatever that is, reach out, get the support you need to really help you move forward. because this is so important, because this is when we work with clients in our business program, even in our challenge, it's like the only thing that's in the way is the stuff behind our ears, right? The limited beliefs, the blocks, the energetic blocks, those patterns that's just kept holding us back. So once we move through that, it's like, yeah, I'm charged, I'm plugged in. It's beautiful in the challenge too. It's like, they can be feeling overwhelmed, or maybe they can feel a little bit tired, or feeling whatever that is, like old patterns start coming up, like feeling afraid to be visible. And then once they're plugged in, it's like, wow, I can do this. I got this, right? The universe got my back. I can do this. I'm clear. I'm not tired anymore. I feel excited. So it's really interesting to see how the transformation is, or the shift in the mindset. Maybe before I was afraid of being visible and what other people think of me, and what can I deliver the client's results, and those stories we tell ourselves. And then once you shift through that, I can do this, right? I show up, I do my part, let God source, do the rest. And then, it's like shifting that mindset is really huge, okay? And I hope that resonates with you. Oh, and Tasha said, it totally resonates. I need the break, and very drained, have lots of blocks I need to work through. Yeah. And it's like this too, Tasha. It's like, we can do this simultaneously, right? It doesn't have to we don't have to take too much long, but sometimes it could be days, sometimes it could be a week, right? Definitely if you feel like you need more than a week to move through these things, to work in your business or whatever, I recommend definitely work with someone, okay, to help you with that, because that's just so important. And sometimes it could change in literally 5 minutes, right? I've seen like clients that, even people in the challenge, like, they can feel whatever they feel, and then in a couple of minutes, like, whoa, I don't have that problem anymore. So, yeah, very, very good. So let's see where we at here. And again, those of you guys just joining us, we're doing Intuitive Business reading. And if you would like a reading, type in to ask your question. And if you can, the more specific you are, the more the information can come through to you to support you. Or you can just want a general reading, you can say yes to business reading, okay? So where we at here? Alrighty. So let's see here. Hashada, I see. I've taken some big decision to do. I have taken some big decision to do with my business. We would love some insights pertaining to that. So let's see what comes in to share with you. Okay. All right. The first thing comes through Hashada is the word structure. Okay, and I feel it's very important to have the right structure to really. And I feel this is what's coming through before the card is really have that structure, that step-by-step structure to really help you with your business. Okay, and especially if you hadn't had much business training, that kind of thing. This is so important for the success of our business. And so that's what's coming through. Is make sure you have the structure. Make sure you can take actions. Make sure you can work through whatever is in the way of you be able to do that, because otherwise we can waste our time and money and energy and not get very far. Okay, so the card for you is here, imagination. Okay, so just again remember imagining what you want in your business, okay, and what can you do, right, and get the right support and tools to help you along that way so that you can be successful in your business. That's what's coming through to share with you, my dear. I don't know if that any part of that making sense to you. If so, you can please do share. Okay. And just like everyone, right, it's different, right? My husband, he goes to 4 years, so he have a bachelor's degree in business, right? It's totally different. And we used to have a nail salon, a brick and mortar business. It's different. A transformation business, like a totally different beast. So it's very, very important to have the right support to help us along this journey, and to know what stuff you're going through, what things you need to move through mindset wise, emotionally too, right? And then also the working strategies that's right now, because what's working years ago is not working right now, or not at the level that we want to. And it also depends where you are in your business. From zero to 10K, that's a different different ballpark. And from 10 to 30K is a different ballpark. From 30K to 100K is a different ballpark, right? Because sometimes we can have the ingredients, but we put in the wrong order, or not missing some ingredients. Like making a cake, it doesn't come out the way we want to. Okay, so that's just flowing through, and I don't know who needs to hear that. Take that as your message if that resonates with you. Okay, alrighty. And say great work. Oh, thank you, my dear, and appreciate that. Okay. And Amanda says, "Hey Jen, I'm wondering if I should branch out to other projects, or just keep laser focus all my energy on the big job or project." Okay, so yeah, the word comes in right away. Focus, focus, my dear, focus. So so let's see what else comes up in before the card. Yeah, you really have to focus and go all in, okay? And really whatever that is, that all the things you need to do, because it's very easy to create so many different things. I see this is also, you know, for many of you guys, it's very easy, my clients too, very easy to create all kinds of things, but we can spread out energy too thin. It's to really focus on that one project and make sure that's an overall, it's almost a center. This card fell on the floor, so I take a sign as for you, okay? And I'll show you the card in a second. It's hope, but I'll show talk. Let's see anything else come in. It's like just imagine the sunflower in the middle of the sunflower. That's a center. So your work, whatever work that you do, it should be the core of that work, okay? And then that business and everything else that you do should point back to that center, okay? So instead of like creating, you know, what I've seen in the past, and I was guilty of this, I would just create something and it's almost a balloons going this way and that way and this one that way, and it's nothing tied together. So it's very, very important to tie it together. And so what is that big core thing that can tie things together? So whatever you do, every project that you ever create should feed into each other, okay? So that's why we also help people with the ascension model, because we can get caught up in this rat of creating things and then spending so much time, money, and energy, and then not going very far. Where we have an ascension model from one, your clients should know exactly what the next thing for them is, okay? Or your thing, whatever you're doing, should also feed into that thing that you're doing, okay? And also, I feel that some things that need to also be in order for that system to work, for that feeding to work, right? Because if we don't have an audience, I don't know if this is making sense to you, Amanda, or not, but this is what this analogy that's coming through is, right? Because you can get everything right, you can get your program, your niche, your messaging, all these things right, projects, and have these amazing ideas, but if you don't have an audience, like, you know, no one's able to see that, to hear that, to take part of that, okay? So those are some other pieces that you also make sure you have. I don't know any part of this is making sense, but that's what's flowing in to share with you. And to the card Hope earlier, I mixed it in already, is, and see anything around that. Yeah, just like the word hope, right? And just be hopeful, have faith, okay? But also, just like I share with you all the practical pieces to help you get to that place. Okay, so I hope that makes sense for you, Amanda, okay? And if it is, please do share. Okay, so let's see where we at. All right, so I see Maria next. Would like a business reading, okay? This card fell down, okay? I take that as the card for you, because sometimes when I do the shuffling, the card just kind of flying out, and I know that's like for me. So here it is for you, my dear. It is, Marie is like cycles, okay? And I feel like everyone is in similar, you know, watching this now on replay. I feel that there's emotions of feeling, you know, kind of down a little bit, maybe feel a little bit down or not, the progress where you, where things have been, perhaps it's not where you would like it to be. You would like to be further along, especially financially, and especially with the success of clients coming in more consistently, that kind of stuff. And I feel like just remember there are cycles of in life, and also in the menstrual cycle, you're female, and just remember that, right? So sometimes there are times to kind of, you know, go within, and it's time to really really take action, implement. So kind of that nice balance and dance. And doesn't mean that it has to be, you know, too much in one extreme or other, but just remember the cycles, okay? So in this way, if you feel like you're on that lower cycle, right? And maybe the winter or the fall kind of weather, for example, then it's also time to go within you, and so that you can prepare for the spring. Okay, that's what's coming through. I don't know any part of this is making sense for you, Marie, and that's what's coming through. All right. Yeah. So let's see. Oh yeah, thank you, Ashley, for sharing the the bless your heart. Thank you, Ashley, for sharing the link to our Facebook group there. And like I said, those of you are coaches and healers. This is what my husband and I specialize in. We feel this is our mission, our passion, because we've been through so much. We've been through so much trying to grow our business, and the struggles we've gone through, and the experiences and all those trainings we have had up this point. This is what we feel like helping others, so that you can shorten this learning curve, so you can really be able to share, do the work that you love and make money and sharing your gifts. Because I know this work is not just any work. I feel like those of you guys are attracted to my work. I feel like it's a soul calling, right? It is a transformation work. It is also business. Having a transformation business is not for the faint of heart. It really, I wouldn't trade for anything, but it is very transformative, not only for you personally, but also for your business and for your clients. So it does take a lot of support and guidance to help us get there, okay? And one of the things I love about the work that we do is also intuitively tune in and see where what you want to create, and how can we support you, help you get there. And sometimes just pulling out the information from you. So because sometimes the stuff is like, well, to us it seems very normal, and how we say things, we don't pick up the nuances, right? The gifts and the way we share a message and all that's make it tangible. I'm just kind of sharing this. That's what's coming up to share. Any parts of this resonate with you all as you're listening in, okay? Yeah. So Therese says, hope you're doing well, and would you like a card for the next step of taking my business? So thank you so much. Okay, Therese. All right, see what comes through for you. Okay. And the card coming through for you is past lives, and this is kind of reminding, as I'm tuning in, I feel like it's working through some stuff, working through any energetic blocks, what stories you've been telling yourself, and I feel like some I don't know, this makes sense for you. This is what I'm picking up right now. Maybe whether you're conscious of it, not conscious of it, it's like the stories like, can I do this? Will this work out? Am I good enough? Kind of thing, stories. So working through those stories, but also have the right aligned strategies and guidance to help you get there. Because this is if you're talking about your coaching business or transformation business, you definitely need that support. So wherever you get that from, make sure you have that, because for you to have the best success. So I hope that makes sense for you. So working through the mindset, working through anything, perhaps, again, everything, wherever. I love Dr. Joe Dispenza. He says 95% of who we think we are sets of programs, patterns, past experiences, everything from the past, right? So when we can actually work through the present, how it makes us feel right now, as you're tuning into Reese, see how it's feeling right now, what emotions are coming up, what body sensations are coming up, right? And in this space, like I can be the sounding board to bounce off things. It's like a mirror reflecting back what is there, perhaps subconsciously, that perhaps you haven't able to look through or see through or notice. And then from this space, working through these energies, because what's going on right now is also what's going to happen, what has happened an hour ago or even lifetimes ago. So that's and that's a gift of being the present moment, because when we be in the present moment, there's a gift, present, like the actual gift, and also the present moment. I love that the English languages that have two meaning there. So that's what's coming through, and anyone who's listening to this and can see that, can resonate any part of that, take it also as your message, okay? So that's very, very important, to be able to work through what is in the way, but also get the right support, because we can work through our mindset, but we don't have the strategy, that doesn't help either. We can have the strategy, don't have the mindset, that doesn't help either, okay? It doesn't give us that traction that we want. Alrighty. Okay, let's see here. And Charlotte says exactly, yes, it's exactly to do with that, and so nice to know that I'm on the right path. Very good, my dear. I'm glad that resonated with you. Okay, and let's see where we are with time. Maybe we can take one more, because I don't want to go over my allotted time. So I know, let's see here. And Maria early said, yes, it resonates. I'm so happy. I'm so glad. And if you guys are tuning in and there's still some emotions are moving through that kind of stuff, so just know it's actually a clearing, just allow that to move through, right? Because remember, what we're feeling, what we're feeling, we're releasing. Or what we're releasing, we're healing and healing. Okay, so let me. Oh, Amanda said earlier, I love it and received it, and thank you for your energy and sharing your gift. You're welcome, man. I'm happy I can be of support to you today. Okay, sometimes that's how sometimes Spirit or God Source work with us. It's like, put us in front of people to hear the right thing for us to be able to take the next step, that kind of stuff, right? It's always that one step at a time. It's not everything, seeing everything together and then we do it. It's like taking one step, trust that next step, and then the next step will be shown, next step will be shown. So I'm going to take this last one, and again, those of you that are coaches and healers, would love to invite you in our 6 Sphere Coach and Healer group. This is we do these readings in there too. You also get the opportunity to work through your mindset. There's also spoon bending, right? Let me see if I grab one here to show you. Imagine if you can bend metal, right? Imagine you can bend metal. What would that do for you, for life and your business? And there's a free training in there that you can take part of. Okay, put that there for you. Okay, so let me see what comes. We only have time for one more, so let me see here. All right, so it's Harvida. Okay, I don't know if I said that name right. So let's see what comes up to share with you, my dear. All right, so the card for you, my dear, is freedom. Is that freedom? Yeah, I was reading that to the side here. So it's freedom. And just really, the message is coming through. I feel picking up some sadness, but you may feel some frustration or something similar to that. And what I'm picking up, and also the card, is like really connect back with you, where that freedom that you've been yearning, right? And let that be the fuel that ignites and fire that passion within you, right? So if there's some people in your life or situation in your life that you don't feel that way, then do your part to move through that, right? Do your part to work through that and really connecting back with that freedom that's within you that you aspire to have, and it's really lead with that, move that through, because that's what Spirit God Source has been wanting you to bring out to the world, right? And whether you have a business or not, this is very important, because when we feel kind of blocked down, we feel like we dimming our light, kind of putting a lid on what we should say and how we feel, that kind of thing. That is just going to be like a band-aid to whatever the problem that's deeper underneath that, right? And I like to share with people, go to the root of it so you don't have this problem, because if you just put a band-aid on and the wound is not healed, then what happens is it will continue to persist, whether it's this relationship or this business or something else. It's going to continue, or this job, whatever you have, it's going to continue on. So that's a message that's coming through. It's going to kind of reconnect about what is that you want, and I feel that there's a freedom part of you that you need to really let this out and really bring forth in your life and your work. Okay, so and I hope this makes sense to you, my dear, and if so, please do share. And anyone else who is watching this and seeing that this is also making sense to you, take that as a message, because the freedom is one of the core value of mine and my husband. And this is something like freedom to do whatever you want, to be wherever you want, and financial freedom, all that kind of thing is so important. So it's important to have that freedom, and as also many of my our clients, or the people that go through our free Get More Client Challenge, also have that freedom. When I talk to them, it's like, I just want to be able to have this freedom. And then I say, make sure you bring this essence out in your work. People need to hear this. People need to feel that, because our clients are very similar to us, right? Not exactly, but very similar. So if we feel this is our core value, then our clients will be so too. So that's something that comes up to share with everyone here. Okay. So awesome, everyone. Again, if you are a coach or healer, we'd love to have you in our 6-Figure Coach and Healer group. And information is in the description and in the comments, okay? And I will see you guys next time. And keep moving forward. Remember, your dream life, your dream business are waiting for you, okay? And take care. Bye for now.